Welcome back, Knights fans, to another edition of the Pete Cinella Show. I'm, of course, joined by the namesake, the FDU women's basketball head coach, Pete Cinella. Pete, how you doing today?
Very good, Ryan.
Excellent. Now, we'll break down these games individually, but you have to be happy with the performance this past weekend. Another weekend split, yes, against tough opposition, Robert Morris and St. Francis University, but you have to be happy with the way your team played, especially in the second half, to battle back both games.
Well, the game I was so proud of the team was Robert Morris game. You know, Robert Morris came in here, and they're very good right now. They're 10-2 in the conference, and they played great. They were hitting shots from all over the court. They had a 20-point lead, and yet the team showed so much pride and perseverance to battle all the way back, have two chances to win the game in the last 30 seconds. We weren't able to come through, but to lose that game by 1 point after being down 20 to such a good team, that was just, that's kind of how we played this year. We may be down, but we battle all the way back and grab the lead late or make it a close game, and that's really helped us get some extra wins here and really show a lot of pride in fighting for 40 minutes.
Now, we've talked about it all season, about the second half compared to the first half. That momentum for that second half, where you outscored the reigning champions by double digits and then some, it didn't really carry over to the St. Francis game. First half, some struggles, both teams shooting poorly, but in the second half, you came out, you dominated in really a lot of different aspects. Give me some thoughts about that game.
It's true. In the St. Francis game, they came out, showed a style that they haven't showed much, a little bit of zone. They played actually all zone. And that threw us off a little bit, and Alexa Haywood started off the game with 9 quick points, so we knew we were in for a battle, but we were only down 5 at halftime. And you're right, we kind of had a confidence that, hey, we play really well in the second halves, and we just kicked it in at that point and, outscored them by, 20 points in that second half.
All right, a nice weekend despite the results, a split weekend. Another 2 games upcoming, one on the road, one at home. First up, a Valentine's Day matinee, 1 p.m., I believe. Now, I hope Mrs. Cinella doesn't mind the Valentine's Day issues.
Well, she's going to have to wait for the Valentine's card till later at night because 1 o'clock game.
Yeah, the one perk is the matinee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
Always good, the 1 p.m. start time. The night's freed up. You're facing Wagner. You've already played them, and you've already beaten the Seahawks here at Stratus Arena, but now you're going to Staten Island. Jasmine Nawaje, dangerous as ever. Give you a little scatter report. What you're expecting. Maybe they're going to adjust this time to you guys?
Well, yeah, I'm sure both teams will make some adjustments, but last game was a great game. We just happened to have the ball last, and, Kelsey Cruz hit a shot with, no time left on the clock, so we were able to pull that one off, but Jasmine has just been tremendous. I think she scored over 30 points the last 3 games. She gets a ton of steals, also a lot of rebounds. Very difficult to stop. But they have some other major weapons. Jordan Peck is probably going to be close to a 2,000-point scorer. And Lindsay Rowe had 15 points in the second half, and she's been lights out from 3 and driving left very well. So they got some weapons, and some of their posts are stepping up. So I think they're going to. It's going to be a good game.
All right, and before I let you go, one more game Monday night. Against Bryant here at Stratus Arena, 7 p.m. Come out and support your Knights. You've already faced Bryant. Now, at the time, we were talking about it as perhaps the team's best performance to date was, despite a loss in Rhode Island, a second half. Actually, it was a full 40-minute performance.
Yeah.
But Bryant battled tough and got it at the end. So some takeaways from that game, what adjustments you're trying to make against, the 2 Baileys, Rucker, who's averaging a double-double, and give me some thoughts about.
Well, we saw why Bryant is one of the best teams in the league because we played as good as we could play. We played a great game for 40 minutes. We had the lead quite a bit of the game. When Erica Livermore got in foul trouble, we had a 9-point lead with 7 minutes to go. And that really threw us off, and we still battled down the stretch, but we couldn't keep Rucker off the boards, and that's the key. You got to find a way to limit their transition buckets and find a way to rebound with the best rebounding team in the league. So that's something we're going to have to work on Sunday. We have been rebounding the ball better, so hopefully that can carry over. And some of our young players have been stepping up, and Anastasia Williams has been hitting the boards hard the last few weeks. So I think we can be all right. This weekend, they're both going to be great games.
All right, thanks, Pete. Best of luck this weekend.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right. Saturday is a doubleheader. FDU men and women's basketball heading up to Staten Island to take on Wagner, 1 p.m. and then 4:30 p.m. I believe is your 2 start times. NEC Front Row is where you can catch that action, and if you can't make it out on Monday night to Stratus Arena and see Front Row as well. But do come out and support your Knights. Stratus Arena, 7 p.m. tip-off. FDUKnights.com, your home for FDU women's basketball. Thank you for watching another edition of the Pete Cinella Show. We'll see you next week. We'll see you on Monday, hopefully.